Let's go ahead and talk about the second episode of Polyfamily, the new show on TLC. Remember, they are married and they are married, but they also are a couple and they are also a couple. So Taya, right here, brings home baby Quentin. The birth goes well, and their plan is that the fathers will not know who baby Quentin's dad is. Additionally, there are two more children, one from her and one from her, where they don't know who the father is. But right away, they start guessing. They point out that the baby has dimples like Tyler. They've got a cowlick like Tyler. And there's some indication based on the fact that Sean said that they had tried for kids for many years that makes me think that it is probably Tyler's child. And their decision for how to handle it is just to hope that they never find out, which to me seems right off the bat like a bad idea, because there's a million reasons why you might find out. Either the child looks just like one parent, or there's some sort of medical emergency, heaven forbid. And in this case, it becomes very apparent because Tyler writes to the group chat about the baby's appointment and mentions the blood type. I don't think Tyler had a clue that that was any indication of paternity, meaning that certain blood types, if the mother's a certain blood type and the father's a certain blood type, there's only certain blood types the baby can be. And in this case, they didn't really explain it in detail what was going on. You can just do paternity blood types and it'll show you a chart. Based on the blood type that Tyler shared with the group, Sean realizes he cannot be the father, or at least that's what appears to be happening. And he's very mad at Tyler and feels that Tyler did it on purpose to get even with him, because the two men basically aren't really speaking much because they're still mad about episode 1 incident where Sean grounded the oldest child and Tyler wasn't allowed to talk to her because she had to go back to her room. And I do not know a lot about polyamory, but I am pretty sure based on everything that I've learned that communication is a cornerstone of this. And Tyler and Sean are saying they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to be involved in it. And I'm like, this seems like a really bad idea. So Sean's been out of shape because they found out that the baby is not his. And Tyler's a little upset because he's not on the baby's birth certificate. Alicia has no clue what's going on. It's not until the end of the episode that she finds out that either Sean or Tyler are upset. Because it kind of seems like it's not much of a quad. It seems like both of them are much closer connected to her. And she's already looking outside the quad for another additional relationship. The whole episode ends with all of them going to a dodgeball. Sean is super mad at Tyler and just throwing the ball at him, throwing the ball at him, super mad. And eventually he's like, whatever, I'm taking the boys and going home. It was time for the toddlers to go to bed anyway. And then Alicia's like, hey, what's going on? And Taya has to explain that when Tyler shared the baby's blood type, he knew that he wasn't the father, and he messaged her, and she's upset because she was with Sean when this happened. And she's like, hey, why didn't Sean tell me that he was upset? So it kind of seems like both of them are well bonded to her. She's sort of on the outside of this. It doesn't seem like anyone's really talking to her about anything. Additionally, there was a whole big thing where the baby's not getting enough milk, so she was going to try to breastfeed, which is not something that is common in my world, but I know that wet nurses were a thing for hundreds and hundreds of years. So the fact that it's not familiar to me doesn't mean anything. And everybody thinks it's a good idea except Sean, who keeps saying he's fine with it, but it's weird, but he's fine with it. And he refuses to say that he doesn't want anyone to do it. Everyone asks him very directly, do you want us not to do it? Are you saying you don't want us to do it? And he's just kind of passive aggressively saying, no, it's fine, but it's weird. It's weird. So all I can say is we're 2 episodes in, and it seems like the theme of both of the 2 episodes have been bad communication. Many people have said, hey, I can't believe you're saying this about them. You don't even know them. You're correct. I don't know them. I'm talking about the TV show Polyfamily and what we're seeing on TV. If it's not an accurate representation of their life, I don't know what to tell you. That's between them and TLC. I am talking about the TV show Polyfamily. I am not claiming that any of this is accurate to them. Maybe it was all scripted. I don't know. But these are my opinions on the TV show.